Hey guys, it's Catify. Okay. Hopefully this works this time, because this is the third time in a row I've tried to record this, and each time's turned out worse than the last. Alright, it says it's recording, the timer's going. Let me try. So, hey guys, it's Catify. So as you may remember, in my first reading smutty fanfiction video, we reread a book by Shannon Cipher. It was Terra Snuckle and Other Pairings one-shots. This is book 2 of that. Her name's now Inky Cipher 1496. And, well, we're just going to read her story and see if we like it. There are currently 8 parts to it, it looks like, so... Alright, this is the cover art, which I believe, I cannot confirm this, but I believe was made for her by a friend. I don't know who it was, though. But yes, one of her friends did draw that. I know she drew something, I know her friend drew something, I don't remember which drew it. But one of the art on here is hers, and one of it's her friend's. I'm sorry I don't have that information. But anyway, the first chapter says, Hello! Hello and welcome to book number 2 of Terra Snuckle and Other Pairings, one-shots and AUs. I thank everyone that likes my books, and I can't thank y'all enough for supporting me. I don't know if people on here know that I'm partly autistic, and I want to say that I'm happy to write AUs and one-shots for anyone that wants me to write things. But the ones that have been very supportive are... I'm not going to be on here, watch. Mad Hatter, Ruby, Little Sister, I Am Cheese, Duck Cookie Girl, and Storm 408. And so many others. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I would be without you. Over the times of me making stories, I have improved in writing, and I'm so proud of this. Sure, I may not be the best writer out there, but I try my best. Anyway, I'm going to start posting chapters on this book pretty soon. Love you all. Have a great day/night. And this actually happened. She started writing this in the time where we weren't talking. And then I found out that she had, wrote her story and, she was back online. And I was like, girl, you haven't texted me yet? But anyway. Chapter number 2. Oh, looks like we're getting into the smut. This is, Baby Girlfriends. Here's the first chapter of the book. I hope you like it and enjoy. Pairings. Terra Chiari, Moo Cookie, H2O Mad, and Wild Ruby. Alright. Terra Chiari is her and Terrorizer. Moo Cookie is Brock, and I think her name on here is... Oh, she's in here. Hold on. And Duck Cookie Girl. H2O Mad, which is Delirious, and Mad Hatter. Right here. And Wild Ruby, which is Wildcat and this person. Oh, she's changed her name apparently. Don't know how to get to her profile. But yeah, those are the people these are. I'm about to start reading. I like the baby bottle emojis. About to start reading. It was a good morning for 4 couples. These 4 were Shannon and Brian, Brock and Cookie, Jonathan and Taylor, and Tyler and Ruby. The girls were making breakfast for their boyfriends. After breakfast, the guys had to go to work. They kissed their girlfriends goodbye. Shannon and the other girls cleaned up the kitchen and dining room table. Shannon and Cookie decided to go back to bed and be lazy, while Taylor and Deanna were watching TV. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. The 4 girls had fallen asleep and didn't know that something was going to happen when their boyfriends got home from work that evening. Time snip because I'm lazy. That is pretty much what every single fanfiction writer says ever. If you read a story by a fanfiction writer, time skip because I'm lazy is going to be in there at least once. The guys were walking to their shared car and headed home from work, and Brian tries to call Shannon, but he didn't get no answer, and she always answers his phone calls. Shannon isn't picking up her phone, Brian says, sounding very worried. That's definitely my impression of Terrorizer. That's 100% what he sounds like. I don't do impressions well, so you're just gonna deal with it. Maybe she's taking a nap or a bath, Brock says. But the guys all tried to call their girlfriends and got no answer, so they hurried home. When they entered our home, they weren't expecting cries and screams from little babies. Where was their girlfriends? There was 2 cute female babies over on the couch, screaming their little hearts out. Jonathan and Tyler walks over to the 2 and picks them up, realizing that these 2 were Taylor and Deanna. A few minutes later, Brian and Brock comes downstairs with 2 little baby girls in their arms. Those 2 were Shannon and Cookie. How the hell did they turn into babies? Brian and Tyler said. Hey, watch your language. These are babies, for crying out loud. That would 100% be me in this situation. Oh, yep, they're babies, our girlfriends. You know what? Just don't cuss. That'll solve everything. I'd be like, fucking fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? I cuss a lot. Okay. Hey, watch your language. They're babies, for crying out loud, Brock says. Then their baby girlfriend giggles and starts cooing at them. I read ahead and I see where this is going. It's going somewhere very funny. The guys were chuckling at how cute their girlfriends were as babies. That is until Brian and Brock smelled something horrible. What is that smell? Brian says. Oh shit, Tyler says as Deanna pukes on his shirt. Taylor, stop pulling my hair, Jonathan yells. We have to go to the store and get baby things because it smells like someone needs a diaper change, Brock says, keeping his cool. Cookie giggles cutely and tries to grab for Brock's big hand, while Shannon was trying to say Brian's name. Shannon tries to say. Are you trying to say my name, Shannon? Brian asked. Shannon shakes her head and points to his chest. He smiles and kisses her head, and she goes into a giggling fit, making the Irishman laugh. Well, it looks like you guys are having a good time while Deanna just puked on me, and this was my favorite shirt, Tyler yells. At least you got your girlfriend under control, while Taylor keeps pulling my hair and biting me, Jonathan yells. Guys, calm down or you're gonna make the girls cry, Brock says. With that said and done, the girls started crying. Look what you did, Brock, Tyler yells. Okay, let's go to the store and get some baby items, Brian says. Another time skip. After getting back from the store, their baby girlfriends had stopped crying, but they were very hungry, especially Shannon and Cookie. All the girls were in high chairs and making a mess all over themselves. But then Taylor smacks Deanna, causing her to get more food thrown on Shannon and Cookie, who started crying. Taylor, that wasn't very nice, Jonathan says gently, slapping her hand. Aw, it's okay, Deanna, I got you, Tyler says, acting like a mother. Here, I'll clean, Brian and Brock say. Shannon and Cookie giggles and coos at them. They all picked up the girls and headed for the bathroom to clean the girls and change the girls into their PJs. Shannon had a green onesie on, Taylor was in blue, Cookie was in purple, and Deanna was in red. The girls look up at them with cute little smiles, and they raise their hands up. Up, up, the girls say. Aw, you girls are so cute. Come on and let's go to bed, the guys say. The guys puts the sleepy girls into their bed. Brian and Brock had one bed to themselves with Shannon and Cookie in the middle, and Taylor and Jonathan do the same thing. The 4 guys had to stay home from work in the past 3 days, but it was worth it because they had to take care of their baby girlfriends, and they weren't just going to leave them there and all. Shannon and Cookie were playing with toys, but Taylor and Deanna were up to no good and kept getting into things, like certain things like the fridge, messing with the recording computers and other stuff as well. Brian and Brock were actually in the floor playing with their baby girlfriends when they heard a loud scream coming from Taylor. Taylor, get back here with my teddy bear, Jonathan says. No, mine, Taylor says in a kid voice. Jonathan takes it away from her, and she looks up at him and starts screaming her head off. That reminds me of the scene from Monsters, Inc. Have you guys ever seen Monsters, Inc.? Where Boo's first in the apartment, and Sully, or no, I think it was Mike, took something from her, and she screamed so loud that the entire neighborhood had to black out. That's what that reminds me of. Sorry, random ass me. started screaming her head off. Give it back to her. God, my ears are bleeding from her screaming, the other 3 guys say. Jonathan sighs and gives the teddy bear back to Taylor and giggled insanely and went over to where Shannon and Deanna and Cookie was. Shannon had a Scooby-Doo dog toy when Deanna decides to take it away from her. Give me back my toy. Now. All the guys, Shannon says evilly, all the guys look at her as Deanna gives the toy back. Shannon giggles and goes over to Brian and hugs him. I loved you, Shannon says, giggling. And I love you too, Brian says. After a couple hours, it was time for the girls to have an afternoon nap, to which the guys had promised to give the girls cookies and milk after their nap time. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. Okay. The girls giggle as the guys pick them up and carry them into the bedroom, and the girls went to sleep. The guys were all in the living room when they hear the girls coming down the stairs. They thought they were still babies, but no, the girls were almost naked except for the diapers and the very short shirt. That was a nice nap, Shannon and Cookie says. Oh, hey, what are you guys doing home from work early? Taylor and Deanna asked. We decided to come home and see you, the 4 guys say. Then the girls looked down and noticed that they had diapers on and very short shirts. Is this some kind of joke? Shannon yells, getting mad. No, of course not, babe, Brian says. The guys begin to explain what had happened to the girls. The girls went up to their room and changed into something normal and go back downstairs. So I guess we can get rid of all these baby toys, diapers, and outfits, Brock says. Unless you want to keep them in case we have babies with our lovers, Tyler said, blushing. And that was how the guys had experience with taking care of babies. Oh, that was so sweet. I was totally expecting it to be just as smutty as the last book, but that wasn't smutty at all. That was adorable. I don't know. It was a bit weird. I find most fan fiction a bit weird when, like, I actually think about it, but, like, it was cute. Yeah. Alright. Next chapter we'll be reading is Operation Mistletoe. So, I'll see you then. Bye! Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, make sure you hit the like button down below and leave a comment telling me how you think I did. Any feedback or criticism is appreciated. And if you just want to tell me how awesome I am, I'll accept that as well. Or if you want to tell me I suck, I'll accept that too, because I do. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to get notifications every time I upload. I'll see you next video, guys.